Welcome to our video. Before I start the topic, please lend me a couple of minutes to make a short introduction. We are students from Universiti Sains Malaysia, currently studying Bachelor of Management, major in Finance. I am Swee, leader of the group, and the rest are the members: Shiau Yen, Woei Uen, Tang Rui Qi, and Gong Pui San. Today, we wanna talk about non-fungible token, or we call it simply NFT. Why NFT is our topic? Because NFT is famous now, popular in the market, and everyone is talking about it. So, we would like to use our style to tell you what is NFT. Besides that, NFT is one of the lessons in our study plan. It relates to cryptocurrency, and by knowing more about NFT, we may understand more about the cryptocurrency, since NFT is part of them. First NFT plan ticket sells for $1 million. Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet ever as an NFT for over $2.9 million. Ripple's every day the first 5,000 days sells for nearly $70 million. Wow, it is unbelievable that NFT has such a high value. So, what exactly is an NFT? NFT refers to non-fungible token, a unique type of cryptocurrency. Once we own an NFT means we own an original digital image. Why it called non-fungible? How we differentiate fungible and non-fungible? Let's continue for this. Currency, whether crypto or not, is often fungible, which means it is identical and interchangeable with other currencies. The value of one ringgit Malaysia banknotes is the same as the value of another. Thus, it makes no difference which one you hold. In contrast, a non-fungible is unique and cannot be interchanged. Well, the Starry Night and the birth of Venus are both paintings. They cannot be swapped, since they are two totally different, one-of-a-kind pieces of art. Similarly, each NFT is unique and immutable, produced on the blockchain and linked to a single object like a digital artwork or image. I urge you to understand what is NFT first before we go more about NFT.
You may ask, where is the NFT data stored? Typically, the ownership information of NFT is recorded and maintained on a blockchain network. This location points to where the NFT is kept on the blockchain and can't be tampered with. This makes the blockchain extremely reliable. Usually, NFTs are held on the Ethereum blockchain, and those NFT tokens are created using their own standard. The most common standard on Ethereum is a token named ERC71, ERC20, ERC1155, etc., which have different usage. For example, is ERC71 trades for artworks or a song, and ERC1155 is well known in the collectibles and gaming industry. So why NFT is so unique, popular, and worth so much money? This is because it verifies the authenticity of a non-fungible asset. The financial security listed in the market also have only one owner at a time. Besides, it also makes digital content irreplaceable as it has metadata written on the blockchain and the data can't be changed. A signature in an NFT's metadata through blockchain technology would ensure you are holding the original NFT. The authenticity of NFT is personally verified by anyone, anywhere, anytime. Next, NFT are valuable and it holds their values in the future. This is because the condition of an NFT will forever remain perfect and cannot be tampered or destroyed. Those physical assets, such as painting, will deteriorate over time. Well, with the unique characteristic and capabilities of the digital representation of assets on the blockchain, NFT are tailored for significant benefits. Let's focus on the pros of NFT. As mentioned, NFT verifies the authenticity of a non-fungible asset. Yes, NFT makes digital assets unique because the original assets can be verified with certainty. After the asset is created, the subsequent transactions are transparent as well. Neither cryptocurrency nor NFTs require centralized value protection, regulation, or authentication. NFTs are able to verify instantly who, when, and where assets were created by keeping a blockchain-based ledger. Essentially, it is a blockchain-based certificate of authenticity.
Not just a JPEG attaches to a certificate of authenticity on the blockchain. Let's look at the case of Alexander Graham Bell, the widely known inventor of the world's first telephone, who raced to the patent office before Eliza Gray, who also developed a bell-like acoustic telegraph similar to bells. So even though Bell's and Gray's intellectual assets are similar, but the only one is valued by virtue of being approved first, in the case of two assets of the same nature. Ensuring that their value is protected by someone who has jurisdiction is simply a matter of preserving their existence. In this sense, NFTs also work similarly. Therefore, it can never be an NFT was minted by that particular person at that particular time.
Moreover, NFTs provide chain of ownership for valuable artwork. NFTs are a technology that proves who owns digital object. These digital objects can be song, photos, videos, tweet, even an online game or a piece of digital land in virtual world. Content creators face the serious problem of not being able to prove ownership of their work, as they often worry that other platforms will eat into their profit and earning potential. For example, digital artists who publish content on social networks can also make money from platforms that sell advertisements to artists' fans. While artists get the attention they deserve, it doesn't help them to make money to benefit the platform. But now, with NFT, there is evidence in proof of ownership. Since NFTs are on a blockchain network, they can link ownership to a single account. Most importantly, NFTs are indivisible and cannot be assigned to multiple owners. At the same time, the ownership advantage on NFTs ensures that buyers are protected from the concerns of fake NFTs. For example, downloading a photo of Mona Lisa from internet doesn't mean you are the owner of it. NFTs support economic growth. A new industrial revolution for gaming and digital artwork has arisen. According to DebtRather, there were about 200,000 daily unique wallets interacting with NFTs in the first quarter of 2022. Meanwhile, Coinbase had about 89 million verified users at the end of last year. But isn't NFTs able to boost economic growth? Yes, definitely. Surely, you have heard of the news about people earning a living playing Axie Infinity. However, starting to play the most popular play-to-earn game will cost you at least a couple of $100. As of October 27, 2021, the cost of the cheapest Axie you can find on the marketplace is $93. Users need 3 Axies to start playing. As game creator, it would take 50 to 80 days and then earn $8 to $40 depending on their Axies. The development of the new creator economy could be facilitated by the non-fungible tokens. By using NFTs, creators receive funds directly when their content is sold. Likewise, since each resale of NFT tokens contains the creator address, royalties can be earned by the original creator. Consumers can directly interact with creators of NFT, capturing the real value for their creations.
There's no doubt that NFT is highly popular and is a trend nowadays. However, there are still some drawbacks that everyone needs to be aware of before sinking their savings or money into this sector. The first drawback of NFT is diluted by ownership. When it comes to NFT, just because you are purchasing or possessing an original NFT doesn't mean that you have full control of the NFT, but only prove that you possess the original asset. The owner does not rule out the possibility of copies, which means the arts can be copied and pasted. GIF can be shared hundreds of times and videos can be shared online. Let's look at this video. The buyer paid $6.6 million to buy this 10-second artwork in the form of NFT, which named as Crossroad by people. But we can just download it from YouTube or any other source and enjoy the artwork without paying a single cent. The Australian programmer Geoffrey Hanley created this program by creating the NFT Bank, which is a 17.76 terabyte zip archive of all the NFT files on the Ether and Sol chains. With the zip file that available for everyone to download, this is a fatal loss to buyers who purchase NFT at a high price, proving that it is one of the cons of NFT. Next, value uncertainty is also one of the cons of NFT. In today's ongoing NFT trend, some NFTs are being sold for up to $1 million. People buy them as investment and hope to profit from them in the future. Unfortunately, NFTs have uncertain value because their worth is based on the assumption that they will be used in the future for something. NFTs are, in a sense, speculative investment. But unlike other speculative investment, tokens are generally not backed by commodities. This is because their value is derived from the amount of utility they will provide in the future. NFTs are extremely volatile and difficult to value. At present, the only criterion for valuing NFT is their emotive quality.
Last but not least, there is still a potential for scams or fraud happening in this sector. The trading market and demand for NFT investments have not only drawn the attention of real artists but scam artists as well. Rug pulls are the one of the fraud which accounts for approximately 37% of all cryptocurrency scams, in total fetching $2.8 billion in 2021. Rug pull refers to a scenario where the creator of an NFT or gaming project solicits investments and then abruptly abandons a project or fortunately retains the project investor fund. For instance, Eden Nguyen and Andre Lacunac, whose legal identities were disguised to foresee NFT purchasers, abruptly abandoned the Frosty NFT project within hours after selling out of Frosty's NFTs, deactivated the Frosty website and transferred approximately $1.1 million in cryptocurrency proceeds from the scheme to various cryptocurrency wallets under their control in multiple transactions designed to obfuscate the original source of funds. The duo were arrested just days before launching a further potential fraud scheme, and they are charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering, which may face a maximum sentence of 20 years. NFTs are the future. Yes, it is undeniable because they respond to the needs that institutions and companies have long neglected. Exploring NFT can bring significant gains and offer a competitive advantage. It is essential to consider the benefits and challenges of new technology and not fall into the trap of superficiality when approaching NFTs. For this reason, it is essential to ask for support from those who already live and work in the world of blockchain. Because when a new market arises, relying on those who have already succeeded in creating expertise is essential. While many do not see how NFT could be the next big thing in the digital world, and some see it as digital breakthrough, NFTs are believed to be putting power and economic control back into the hand of digital creators and pushing forward the next internet revolution. However, NFTs have a long way to go to reach this potential. That is all about NFT. Thanks for watching.